Can you hear me, dear listener? Do you see me, dear viewer? Do you finally understand what I have been trying to tell you all this time? This tale is a tragedy. It has no interest in your wants, your desires, your hope, or in theirs. It will end in loss and sorrow. This is the tale I have always been telling, regardless of your choices or your hopes. It is strange, though. I thought dead men tell no tales. So who is telling theirs? Let's find out, shall we? The circle of the decaying light. Blood in the water. We arrive at the greenhouse. It looks just the same as it always has for the 5 years you've been down here.
This is weird.
So, why does this still look like this? When we know it's not now.
I mean, what did you do to those mice? That chemical stuff that was like their brains are different brains now or something? I don't remember. I'm gonna grab some stuff and I go around and I try to ignore the fact that I know this isn't real, and I grab supplies and I start checking like ripeness of food. Like, if I pluck this right now, will it survive like a week, you know, to just kind of like going through my notes and be like, okay, this isn't, if I pick this right now, we'll be able to have it for about a week and a half. That one's too gone. Okay. Oh, there's more cotton. I grab that and I shove it in my pocket. And I kind of just start loading things into one crate, whatever I can carry.
What else do you think we'll need for this adventure? We've got food. We've got some medicinal supplies.
Whatever personal belongings you need. Whatever you knew you'd take into here.
I have mine, and I pull out the picture of Finn that I always have. That's really my only personal affection that I have. I put that in. Don't forget your chest. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. You did go there.
Yeah, I
I
did.
figured as much. All right.
Well, I didn't touch it. I just saw it. It wasn't here, but if it's, you know.
You're good.
I didn't touch it. Okay. Do you have anything that you need to bring?
I've got my medical supply bag. Other than that, my journals, I didn't bring much, but I don't really see how those would be useful weighing us down on the trip.
Okay.
So I think I'm set.
Okay. Let's call Walter and see if there's anything in his room, maybe if we can find it, that we can grab for him. I don't know if maybe he's found it or not. Hey, Walter.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Hey!
We're kind of gathering some last minute stuff from our rooms. Do you have anything in your quarters that we could grab for you that we can bring with us on the rescue ship?
Our rooms? Sure. So you made it out of the caves?
No, we're kind of not thinking about that right now. I'd imagine the stuff that we brought would be the stuff that we can take back, even if all the other stuff is illusionary, right? I think that makes sense. Did you bring anything of importance that you would like to bring back up, I guess?
I'd love my cards to survive this. There's only one deck, and it's just very special to me. And I'd appreciate it if they stayed dry and made it back to the surface, if I don't.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll be sure to grab them, and I'll give them back to you on the ship.
Okay, be safe.
You too. Okay, bye. Over. We'll find Walter's room, I'm sure, and we can grab his cards.
All right.
Great.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I tote my big thing of vegetables.
I think as we're walking along, Charlie continues just to sort of like reach his hand out towards the wall and feels it. Just still trying to feel the wetness of the stones, even if it's showing to be whatever the insides are being. I think he just kind of constantly puts his hand on the wall and keeps that feeling.
As you drag your fingers across, the line that follows you dragging it turns to black obsidian stone.
Is any of it like fractured to where like I could take a small piece?
You could try. Roll me strike.
5.
Yeah, you can snap off a piece.
Let's grab a little pebble and put it in my pocket.
As you push out into the obsidian cavern halls once again, everything you grabbed from the greenhouse turns into rock.
I put it down and I grab the picture of Finn.
The picture is intact.
Okay, so stuff we did bring down is still ours. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I put it back and I kind of just... That's something else.
I'm gonna peek in my medical bag. Does the cotton that she gave me all the way in the beginning, is that still in there? Is it still cotton? Or do I have a bunch of little rubble in my bag?
You peer into your medical bag, looking for the cotton, and it is shifting form between black little pebbles and white little cotton balls.
I'm going to reach in and touch it.
It feels like fuzzy little stones.
Okay.
That's disappointing. I worked so hard. Okay.
I'm just going to put it back in my bag and I guess just ponder what that means.
All right, where are we headed? We, let's go to, your room, I guess, and grab whatever you need to grab.
Yeah.
I'll make it quick.
Okay.
You walk through black cave halls, but with no hiccups. You make it to Charlie's room.
I'll finally straighten my bed. 'Cause I think there's always just been one end of it that's just been pulled over. I don't care to like try to make it neat in any way. Fluff the pillow, make sure everything's straight. Of course, I immediately then go underneath the bed and not even looking at my lockbox and all that. I'm just seeing if any of the bolts and stuff that are made to keep the bed intact, if they're all right, and if any of the screws have been like popped up from over time and any of that. I just do maintenance work for a moment before, once I'm done and I feel satisfied, I will move the box of alcohol that I had to the side, grab the lockbox and pull it back. Just keep it to my side.
Then let's find Walter's room.
Let's go to Walter's.
Yeah.
You can walk through the caves once again, and you'll make it to Walter's room.
Where do you think he'd keep his cards?
I don't know. Let's hey, Walter, it's Flo again.
Hey,
Hey, so we're in, what I guess was your room, but isn't your room. Where did you keep your cards?
oh sure, they're under the pillow.
Okay, great. And I go and I reach for his cards.
They are there.
Okay,
They are
great.
intact.
I got him, Walter. They're good.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Flo.
Of course. I'm gonna keep them in my little pocket with my picture of Finn. And I'm like, is there anything else you need in here? We're kind of, we tried to grab veggies and stuff, but it all turned to rock. So I guess whatever you brought down here is what you can take back, I guess. Is there anything else?
Just the three of you, if possible.
Okay, great. We're working on it. We'll find you soon, and we'll be out of here in no time.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Over.
Bye, over. Okay, so we gotta get out of here and meet them somewhere along the spans of the vast chasm. We don't have any fresh veggies, but we can find the garden in the vast chasm, which is not the lighthouse, so I'm sure we'll be able to get some of the potatoes that have been struggling to grow, maybe. And we can always fish, so it'll be fine. I got my stuff, you got your stuff, you got your stuff, we got our stuff. Let's get out of here.
So the exit now is, I guess, still where it was.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Best guess.
Worth a shot.
Worth a shot.
As much as I want to check out someplace, I think we do need to go.
Which place?
Boiler room.
We can check. No harm.
Well, I mean, if we're trying to get out of here, we should go. And I don't want to stop that, so.
Okay. If you're okay with that, then I'm fine with leaving. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm like fighting to stay positive. I'm like kind of like keeping a pep in my step on purpose. And I'm like, we're almost out of here. This is great. This has been 5 years in the making. We are out of here. Great. Okay. We are headed towards the exit and we are leaving.
You walk down the hallway of where you think the path would lead you, and you do find an open door to what looks like the sea.
All right. Where's our, oh, your suit got really messed up. Maybe you can wear Walter's. We'll be back to get him. He won't need one. It'll be fine.
Well, if we're sticking to the vast chasm, do we need our suits?
Well, we need to go through the water to get to the vast chasm, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we need to swim to the land.
Is it long enough that I know if I tried to hold my breath, I wouldn't make it kind of thing?
Yeah. You step through or swim through the doorway in your sea suits and make it into what appears to be the sea. And as you swim, it feels a little bit more confined than the sea has ever felt. Kind of like you are following down a specific pathway almost.
I'd like to put my hand out like I do and see if I can reach all the way or if something blocks. If that makes sense.
You reach out and you feel cold, wet stone.
What's up? What's happening?
If I take off the blue tail, do I feel water rushing in?
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Charles.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Sorry, Walter. Probably stunk up your fucking suit.
I'm embarrassed. I also start taking my stuff off that I didn't really think of that.
Alright. New territory.
To answer your question earlier about the mice, they all developed severe psychoses and died. Perhaps we need to isolate the source of whatever's causing this issue so that we don't have a similar situation going on.
Mm-hmm.
We're clearly still under the influence of this. Without a way to filter it, block it, find the source, I don't know how we'll be able to trust anything.
Right. Okay. Is there anything in your bag that's like a caffeine or something, or some sort of adrenaline shot? Or I don't know how that would
I do have adrenaline, yeah.
Would
I
that
do have a
work.
couple vials of it remaining. We didn't seem to need much on this mission so far.
True.
Plenty of our own. But I do have these 2 small ampules of adrenaline. The problem, though, that I would say about administering this is that if we reach an extreme situation again while under the influence of this, I can't guarantee anyone's heart won't just explode.
That is a problem for sure. Well, at least we know it's an option.
It's an option. It's an option. I recommend for now.
Hold on to it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get our bearings. Let's find out some better idea of where we are and see where we can go. Let's approach this scientifically and logically.
Okay.
Is the shape of the tunnel we're in right now look the same as every other tunnel we've been through?
Yeah.
I feel like we need to find a place where this starts looking different.
Okay.
When we were in the rooms prior, when I ran my hand across it started showing the walls again, and so I feel like we may have to go back and see if in those rooms if any of that looks different, or at least it gives us a different opportunity.
Was it always just right there, and I just never saw anything?
There's a laughter that rings through the cave walls.
Hello? Did you guys hear that?
You heard that.
Yeah.
Yep.
The laughing.
Yeah. Hello? What's wrong?
Hello?
Well, okay, if there's someone else here, this doesn't seem like a laughing matter, to be honest.
But wait, but you both heard that.
Yeah. We heard it. Why?
I thought it was only one. How long has it been going on for?
I just heard this laugh.
30 seconds.
Yeah, we just heard it. Just this random chuckle.
Not days or anything of the sort.
No.
No. Doc, don't take this the wrong way. I think you need to see a doctor.
I don't think a doctor can help, and I should know. I've been trying for. Let's assume that even sounds, sights, tastes can all be faked at this moment.
Sure.
I don't know how that's going to help us, but
Well, should we at least maybe see what it is? Because that was a thing. That was an entity that sounded like a person.
that one was less familiar.
Oh.
I'm of two minds on this. On one side, anything new might be useful to us right now.
Sure.
And that was obviously new.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, I don't know how eerie laughing leads to our escape or
Yeah,
survival.
that's why I'm like, I don't think anyone mirthful would be here right now.
Angie?
Walter?
I'd love to hear a good joke if you know one.
Well, okay. I don't know. I'm kind of just weird. I think we're all. You're right. You know, we're under the influence of brain stimulus or something. I don't know. You're really smart. I don't know.
I'm going to take your tool that you gave me,
The shears.
the shears.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start kind of just scraping at the walls.
You are scraping off bits of black.
And I'm going to just kind of keep going further and further.
It continues the same.
I flip out my switchblade.
It radiates.
Okay. Well, at least we have a light source.
I guess I'll pop on my stethoscope and listen around.
Roll me sense.
Sense. 1.
Oh no. Oh no.
As you try and put your stethoscope around the area that you are in, there is the faintest, almost heartbeat sound towards the walls themselves.
Slightly depressed, perhaps, but the rhythm is good. The walls are, cardiacally speaking, healthy.
Right, and that's normal.
No, it is. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
It is not normal.
Okay. So are you saying the thing that we're in, it has a pulse and is...
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
The walls have a heartbeat. Mind you, that isn't your average stethoscope. But as far as in any sort of directionality, it's like trying to find who's screaming in an echo cavern.
Good. Okay. Well, great. Maybe we just keep moving.
I think we need to go back.
Go back.
From where we came.
Go back to the lighthouse.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah. We can retrace our steps. We can figure something out. Sure.
I rather like Charles' method of running your shears along the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the boiler room. Let's do that.
Any reason in particular? You've been mentioning the boiler room.
I have an idea. Let's get there first.
Okay.
Let's go.
You walk through caves that are not illusioned. They are just black, wet stone. They are mostly silent. There's a bit of an echo as you guys take steps. There's maybe some dewiness to the walls itself, but it is eerily still. And you make it to the boiler room.
As we come through like the doorway, I'm just gonna immediately like just on the outside of the door have those shears and kind of like pierce into the wall.
Roll sense.
2.
As you pull your shears around the corner of the boiler room, they snap in half, and you take a body as it pierces into your hand.
Oh God.
Charlie, are you okay? Oh my god.
Charles, let me
Don't.
see. Let me see.
Don't take
just
it out yet.
remove it.
Okay.
Come here.
Okay.
And I'll go into my bag and grab some basic stuff, antiseptic, things like that. Take some forceps, pull the skin away a little bit, and try to remove the shears.
Roll focus.
Roll focus.
Oh shit, no, we're doing surgery.
That is a gilded 6.
Hell yeah.
You pull it out with the deft precision of a doctor.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So I'll dress the wound, do normal doctory stuff.
What happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, just wanted to keep doing what I was doing, and that it got harder. It broke. I'm sorry about your shears.
Oh, it's fine. I have, I have a shovel, so it's fine. It's not the end of the world.
What is it that's special about these shears?
Oh, all of my stuff is lined with gold. Phenomenon doesn't like gold, so it's kind of been like a repellent
Right.
situation. It's they were a gift from Finn. It's super nice of him. So yeah, it's just one of a couple of tools that I have. I have my my shovel and my spade over here too, so it's fine. We still got stuff.
If I take a moment to look around the room, does anything change from being what I remember the boiler to be to...
A lot of the instruments in here have a black sheen coating on them. That is different from what you remember, but not all of it.
boiler itself hasn't changed? What about the collection of fuel to the side?
Obsidian.
This is kind of weird. It's kind of like in between.
Earlier yesterday, when we had just given a report to Angie, I came in here and I started... I think all of this, in a way. I started feeling the weird things that we've been feeling and seeing strange things. And the sense I got was that the temperature was going down, the pressure was rising up, and that there was a huge problem going on. And I shut down the boiler.
I thought that was like do not do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you did that.
Yes.
Okay.
And my mind at the time, shutting it down for the moment and to start it back up in a way, would give it a lapse enough in time for that pressure to run through easier, for the temperatures to rise up, and giving it more fuel. And it seemed to work, but then things started to crack. I try to look for the cracks and the walls and then the ceilings that I remember.
They are there, and somewhat similar to how they were when you originally saw them at that point in time. They appear to have little teeny branches off of more cracks like veins.
You're hearing a heartbeat. We're hearing voices. I don't know what this is. And I don't think anyone does, because nothing is written about any of this stuff. We've tried to look at any of this stuff, and Walt tried to see about creatures and things, and that just wasn't, but I think we're inside a creature right now. And I think I heard it when I stopped it.
Is this like its heart?
That I don't know.
I'm going to pop my stethoscope on again at the mention of a heart. I'm going to listen to that.
To what?
To the boiler.
Take 3 points of bleed.
Oi!
Good lord. Do I fall down? Because that's going to be...
It is not high
Scar
stakes,
+2.
but you will
Okay.
take a scar.
Okay.
And describe to us as your stethoscope sounds back to you 1,000 heartbeats, all beating out of rhythm and out of sync as it blows your eardrums.
Oh!
Hey!
Turn! Oh my god, Quincy!
Oh,
Quincy, are you okay?
stethoscope.
Oh!
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you okay, Quincy?
Oh!
I'll move my hand in front of his face, pick up his chin. Doctor, Quincy, come on. Hey.
Are you
hey,
okay?
hey.
Your ears are bleeding. What just happened to you?
Well, it doesn't have a heartbeat. It has, I think, several million heartbeats.
That's a lot.
I'm just gonna sit down here for a minute.
Yeah. Take your time. Take your time for sure.
And I think I'd puke off in the corner for a moment.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It melts into the rock as it reaches the floor.
What the hell?
I check temperatures.
Temperatures seem a little cold, but not plummeting.
And the boiler is on.
Mhm.
I imagine I had a shovel in here to scoop the fuel up and toss into there.
Sure.
I'm gonna take that shovel and open the boiler door.
The shovel crumbles into rock in your hand.
I have a shovel. I have a spade. See?
Lined with gold?
Mhm.
Hold on to that.
Okay.
Just look on the inside of the boiler. I recount probably a few dozen times seeing the inside of it, and I'm going to slowly warm up enough to where it's comfortable. I'll look over towards you and seeing Quincy being far enough away for sure. Just hang out with the doctor for a second. I need to try something.
You okay? Okay. I go over to Quincy and I'm like rubbing his back and like trying to like ignore the sounds of barf.
As soon as her back is turned away, I'm going to step into the boiler.
It hisses at you.
Like hisses as in like steam rising, like it's taking fuel, or hisses as in like a creature hissing?
It hisses at you.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. I'm both feet in. Swing through.
As you heat up, it heats up. And for a second, the little dials begin to slowly rise, as they do. until the container starts to shake. And every pipe attached to it starts to break and snap.
Hold on to the walls.
And it begins to shake even more. And the dials with little glass start popping, and glass starts sparking.
Charlie?
Is the room shaking for you two?
Yes, it is. We should probably step out. Charlie?
I'll be there in a minute.
Something's happening.
The
I
floor
know.
starts shaking.
You should get out.
Where's Charles?
The walls
He's in the
are
boiler.
shaking.
Charlie?
What do you mean he's in the boiler?
He's heating up. He's doing his hot thing.
Pieces
And
start crumbling from the ceiling.
we need to go.
Grab the door and close it in.
Charles!
We need to go. We need to go. I push Quincy out of the door.
You don't get to.
What?
There's no door anymore.
What the hell? We're stuck in here. Charlie, we're stuck in here.
Pieces begin to fall. The door that you have shut is melding in on itself. The two of you need to roll me a move.
It's a 2.
It's a 4.
You are able to realize that there is no more door, and you pull yourself free of a piece that comes down, but our little doctor over here is not so lucky, and it smacks you in the head, and you fall to the ground and take 2 body.
Oh my god. Quincy! I'm scrambling, and I scream at the top of my lungs. Charlie!
With your scream, it echoes with 1,000 voices you've never heard before, yelling Charlie's name, but you don't hear it.
Something's happening. We're gonna die in here. Charlie, we're gonna die in here!
You're gonna tell me to stop or I keep going.
It growls at you, and it growls in the room.
I go over to Quincy and I'm like keeping an eye out of everything, but I take my sleeve and I press on his head to prevent further bleeding.
As soon as I hear the growl, I think from your guys' perspective, you just see like a glowing handprint on the part of the door underneath it, as my hand will like, kind of push through, and I'll sort of push my way, trying to get out of the door and out of the boiler.
The metal molds around you as you become a person encased in metal sheet plate as it melts. But you have not left the boiler yet. And it is getting louder.
Oh my god.
You use voices, speak to us clearly then. Come on!
All it does is scream.
Do I hear the scream?
You hear the scream. Everyone hears it screaming.
I'd like to take a move action and try to get out of it.
You may.
I rolled a 6 and a 5. In this instance, I want to use the 6.
Then you are able to break free of the boiler. As you push through the metal, it snaps in half, but it does snap the boiler with you as well. So you tumble out, alight, almost on fire yourself, and the boiler, all of its heat expands into the room, and it makes the room rumble and start to crumble more pieces off of the walls, and the obsidian rock begins to smack against itself like it is flint to the fire you have just given it.
As soon as I push my way out, is there a tunnel leading out of here?
No.
I'll look towards you, Flo. Shovel. We need to dig. We need to find a way out of here. We're
Quincy's
gonna make a way out of here.
unconscious. Quincy hit his head.
It's okay. I'll take care of him.
Okay.
Start digging, okay?
Okay. And I just start hacking at
As you
anything.
hack, it screams every time you pierce through. You cut through sinew, you cut through muscle, you cut through bone, you cut through eye, you cut through nail, you cut through everything possible that you could find. Every organ, every skin, every tissue, but you make a hole.
Charlie, I'm doing something terrible. I'm sorry.
You're doing something great, Flo. Don't forget that. Hey!
This is terrible. I drop the shovel, and I turn back around to get Charlie and Quincy.
And as you turn around, you fall through that hole that you just created as it begins to break around you as well. And the floor crumbles through and you go with it.
Charlie?
Flo! I don't get to her in time, do I?
You could try.
That's a 5.
You run to the hole, realizing you have upset whatever this earth is around you, and that it is crumbling and it is coming for each one of you. But you cannot fit, or it doesn't want you to fit, or you don't get there in time, whatever excuse you want to tell yourself. You reach your arm in and it rips it off as it closes around it, and you pull yourself free. Take 2 body for me. Maybe 3.
Well, either 2 or 3 will give me a scar.
Beautiful.
Well, yeah.
So let me know if it's 2 or 3.
It is 3.
Oh my god.
I do believe I would consider this high stakes, so I think you drop as well.
Oh my god.
So I am down on the ground, my head is bleeding, and I'm dazed. And I'm just barely sort of looking at what's going on. Seeing Charlie fall to the ground, I'm going to attempt resuscitation.
You realize, to some extent, not necessarily what is happening, but you know the ground is shaking, you know Flo has gone through, you know Charlie has half gone through. And so you try your best attempt to scramble over, to pull him out, to wake him up, but all you find is an arm squirting off blood, half there, into everywhere, and a limp Charlie in your arms.
All right. So I'll, first of all, field tourniquet him to stop the bleeding. And I'm going to reach into my breast pocket and pull out a little leather pouch that's engraved, "You are why I hate apples, Susie." And I'm going to pull out a little keepsake that's never used, but it's a gold scalpel that my girlfriend got me when I opened my clinic. And I'm going to, having, had some awareness of what was going on, assuming it's not going to work because it's a dull, blunted scalpel, start cutting into the ground where she was, essentially, I guess where his arm is sticking out.
It pierces through with the same screams, and you go through, although in much smaller quantities.
Sure.
You can tell that this feels like the flesh of a person, if you choose to continue.
I think this should be nothing new to me. I'm going to go as if it's any other surgery.
What is your intention here?
I think for now it's to try to find out where she is, what happened, and where this is going to take me if we go through it. I know that she went through it. I'm kind of just aping, essentially. I saw her do something. I'm going to do the same.
It will take you time with a scalpel.
So on the medical side, knowing that he's somewhat taken care of now, at least as far as I can do with my equipment, and knowing that I'm not capable of taking on what's going on behind me, I don't think I would do anything else. I think I would go medical mind, cutting away, trying to get through this thing.
Quincy?
Oh god.
Not now.
Quincy?
Not now.
Quincy.
What do you want?
Kill him.
Do what?
No.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Him who?
Don't be dunce. Kill him, Quincy.
I am not killing my friend.
Then kill yourself, Quincy.
If I kill myself, you come with me. Is that what you want?
You don't
Is that what you want?
You don't have time to argue with me.
If I kill you, if I kill me, there's not going to be arguing going on at all anymore.
Quincy, you don't have time for this.
You're right, I don't have time for this.
More rocks begin to fall, and the place starts growling. Quincy.
If you have something useful to offer me, tell me now.
Roll me a d6.
6.
Not like it matters.
That's the question.
Yeah. Oh, it matters right now. It absolutely does.
I will let you choose whether you want to continue cutting at the ground or whether you listen to her.
I don't think there's any way right now that I would just go and kill somebody. It's against Hippocrates. No, I'm just going to keep on cutting.
Okay. We're gonna move.
Oh!
To the bottom of a hole.
Oh god.
We're gonna move to the bottom of a hole, indeed. But what's interesting about this fall is it is not just a black hole that swallows you. This is a cave of obsidian rock, and as you fall down, you scrape against every stone that is in this hole you have cut. Every stone or every bone, depending on which way you look at it, and as you fall, you hit a ground that is just as sharp. Take 2 body.
Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh, what the hell? I get up slowly, take inventory of my body. My elbow hurts and my back hurts, my ass hurts. And I look up from whence I fell. Charlie? Quincy?
Kerplunk. An arm falls at your feet.
I scream, and I'm like, and I check to see if I know whose it is.
It is Charlie's.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is all my fault. This is all my fault. And I grab my spade and I'm about to stab the wall. But I think better of it for a second because I realize that stabbing the walls and the floor is what got me here. And I'm like, out loud, I'm like, do I take it with me? Do I?
It purrs at you.
The arm?
The walls
Okay.
and the floor.
Okay.
The walls and the floor purr at you.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. I put down my spade. I'm really sorry. I'm sure someone like you would understand what being backed in a corner feels like. It's not personal. I'm really sorry. And if maybe we can work together, I won't stab anything anymore.
Your spade begins to get swallowed up by the floor.
Can I grab it?
If you want.
I grab at it.
Roll me. Move.
1.
Oh my god.
As you go to grab it, straight down.
Okay, that was, yep, I earned that. I get it. It's just that was a gift to me from my brother, who is topside. And I want to get home to him. You understand? Sorry. I look around to see if there's any way to walk anywhere.
There's a pathway.
As weird as it feels, I reach down and I give Charlie's hand a squeeze, and then immediately it feels too weird. So I'm like, okay, nope, okay. And I turn around and I walk down.
Sorry.
Okay. And I walk down the path. Just kind of trying to keep to myself a little bit.
It is relatively silent.
I walkie. Hey, Walter?
Yeah, Flo.
Oh my god. Oh, thank god. Okay. Epic change of plans. Insurmountable sizes. So we got split up a bit. I'm in, I guess, for lack of a better phrase, the belly of the beast. Charlie and Quincy are, somewhere above me, maybe? I fell through a hole in the floor. We were in the boiler room. And, Charlie did something to the boiler and everything went south from there. So I'm on my own now. I just wanted to keep you in the loop about what's happening. I think Charlie's really, really hurt. And I don't know if Quincy's alive. I don't know if either of them are alive, and I think it's my fault, Walter. So I, just wanted to let you know that. But we're still gonna get out of here, okay? Are you doing okay? Please say you're okay.
I'm better now. I'm sorry that happened. I'm sure it wasn't your fault. It's not your fault that we're here. I'm sure it's not your fault that something bad happened to the boys. You're not alone. You are not alone, Flo. Finn and Ferris are gonna find you. I'm here. Not physically, but we have contact, so you know somebody else is still out there in your corner rooting for you. You're gonna get out of here. And I'm sure Quincy and Charlie are gonna be okay. What we're facing is angry. And I think it is far more powerful than you, me, Charlie, Quincy, the breadth of Candela combined. But your spirit, maybe you can talk to it. Nobody radiates kindness and positivity more than you do. Stay safe.
I'll try. Over. Okay. I keep walking. Is there any way whatever I'm talking to can respond to me? I'll take anything, just gentle a little bit, maybe. I'll be gentle from here on out, I swear. We're not trying to hurt anybody. We came here for preservation, we came here for studying, we came here to make sure that whatever's down here is preserved.
There is a static.
From my walkie?
Not from yours. You see a door in front of you.
I hesitantly walk up to it and I knock on it.
There's no answer.
This is a little rude. I'm sorry, but this is my only exit, so I am going to open the door. Okay. And I reach for the door handle and I turn it and I open the door.
You see the transmission room.
I step in. And I know better. But I sit down by the radio. And I press outgoing. Hello, this is Flo Gallagher. The circle of the decaying light. Can anyone hear me?
You wanted to talk. So let's talk.
Dr. Quincy, you are digging. As you dig, Charlie, you begin to awaken.
Charles, are you okay? Don't try to move too much.
Oh, did I get her? Oh,
No,
oh, why so much pain?
just relax. Take a moment. Breathe.
You begin to realize how cold you are.
Can you check my temperature? You walk over and I'll kneel while he's doing his work and just kind of put my forehead towards him.
You're normal.
I'm gonna grab my bleed detector from the side and turn it and adjust it so I know it no longer will compensate for my own readings and set it to a normal base. And I will point it towards myself to see if it will, like a seismometer, react and move forward.
It is still.
I'll drop it. I hate how peaceful this is.
Welcome to the club. If you want a break in the peace, I guess grab something and help me break through this.
None of my plumbing tools or anything would be sufficient for digging. And the shovel that I had in here that I thought was going to work is no longer there. So I look around to give just a blank stare of the room, realizing the condition I put it in. And then I'll put both of my knees down and just bend forward and with one hand just start digging.
You both begin to realize it is no longer giving way to anything you do.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder to help me up.
I don't know why it's not working.
Maybe because you didn't listen, Quincy.
This is not happening. I've already told you. I'm not taking a life.
No, it's too late now.
What do you mean it's too late now?
You fed it, Quincy.
I fed what?
Silence.
If you've got something useful that could save both of us, tell me. Fed what? I don't know how we're gonna do it. We need to find some way to break through this. This is where Florence went. Unless you've got a better idea.
I'm gonna stop thinking about this for a minute. It's not rumbling, it's not growling, it's quiet. I got my point across, and it knows and I know now. So, for a moment, I choose peace.
You wanted to talk. So let's talk.
Do I recognize this voice?
It is Angie.
Hi, Angie. I know. But is it okay if I just call you Angie right now?
I have no name. You can call me whatever this is.
Is this all you? The walls, the bones, the spooky voices, the everything. Is it just you?
In a way.
My friend Quincy, the doctor, I don't think you guys get along. I'm sorry. But he said something about 1 million heartbeats. Who is that? We just want to know how to get out of here. We don't want to bother you anymore. We don't want to hurt anything. We aren't here to hurt things. I know you must not like us very much for chipping at your walls and digging through whatever is happening. I'm sure it's uncomfortable. I'm sure it's painful, and I'm sure you hate us, and I get it. I hate me too. But we just want to get home. We'll leave. We'll leave you alone. Just please let us leave. Please let us find a way out. What do you need from us? I'll do anything.
You are presumptive. I don't care about you or what you've done.
Then why keep us here? Why? Please. Do you have things you care about, people you love, anything, something that you care about? We have things that we care about, that we want to go home to. What do you need from us to let that happen?
Make it to the light.
To the light? And then we can go home?
Make it to the light.
Was it ever Finn? Did I talk to Finn? Did I talk to Ferris, Captain? Was it them? Or was that you two? Okay, great. We will make it to the light. For what it's worth, I really am sorry. And I step away from the radio, and I go back out from whence I came.
The door closes behind you.
Okay. Get to the light. We can get to the light. We have to, find Quincy, find Charlie, find Walter, get to the light. We got it. Okay. I look around for any other line of path.
There's a hallway.
Okay. Is it a different one that I went down? Okay.
It is.
New hallway. Okay. This is great. This is going well, Flo. Okay. You're fixing it. Okay. And I jog down the hallway.
It is silent once again. Although longer than it feels like it should be.
Okay. I pull out my radio. Quincy?
You can hear her.
Yes, Florence.
Okay, great. Okay, I've been able to talk to Walter, and he's a little bit updated. I'll call him after you. Is Charlie okay? Is Charlie there?
Charlie's here.
Okay.
He's stable.
Hey, Flo.
Charlie! Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Once we get topside, we'll be able to fix it, okay? Everything will be fine. But I know a way out of here. I talked to Angie. It wasn't Angie. It was this place. It's been this place the whole time. I'm assuming she wasn't exactly conversational, but she said that we just need to get to the light. If we get to the light, I have a feeling we'll be able to get out of here. They'll be able to find us. Something will happen. We'll be able to get topside again.
So now it wants to help us?
I wouldn't say help so much as it doesn't care about us at all.
Then why would we listen to it?
Because I asked to talk to it. I used nice words, and it told me that we just need to make it to the light. I asked, I pleaded, and it said get to the light. I apologized for digging at it. I apologized for everything. I told them that, we weren't here to cause any harm, and now I think with that mutual understanding, I'm hopeful. I think if we just make it to the light, are you guys still in the boiler room?
Yes, we're still in the boiler room.
Okay, then I think if you follow the hallways down to the lighthouse, if we meet there, then I think we'll be able to make it. Are you okay to walk, Charlie?
Oh, I can walk just fine.
Okay.
I may have overdone the dose of sedative, but yes, we can make it there.
You sedated? Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess that's, I'm really sorry, Charlie. I left your arm. That's, okay. And I hang up. I like stop connecting. I'm like, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Why did I say that?
Hey, Walt.
You're okay.
I know it's stupid to say this after 5 years, but thank you guys.
For what, Charlie?
Just everything. For every story, for every little potted plant in my room, for every checkup, all of it. Just, I know I didn't say it enough, so thank you.
Well, you're welcome, Charlie. We gotta there's more of that where, you know, we have all these years to go, so we gotta get topside, and we'll be able to, I'll give you every potted plant you want. I swear, we just gotta get to the lighthouse. Did you hear me? Oh, okay, Walter. The Angie, or what we thought was Angie, wants us to get to the tip of the lighthouse. She wants to get us to the light.
Huh. Okay, well, good luck getting there. I hope you all can make it safely. I do think it's a tad suspicious that the eldritch being we're apparently dealing with would want us to go to what appeared to be the biggest concentration of power in the area, and what we know to be the lock between our world and the world of the phenomena. But hey, I mean, maybe there's been a change of heart.
Well, I talked to it like you told me to, and I tried to be as, you know, as nice and apologetic as possible, and they started the rapport after I asked and pleaded. I think maybe it's worth a shot. I'll go and I'll raid you guys if it's cool. You guys, I mean, you don't have to come with me.
Actually, while I understand your concerns, Walt, and I share them, perhaps if this thing wants us there, it'll be a possibility for us to all find each other. No matter what our intentions are once we get there, we don't have to do what it asks. Perhaps let's just rendezvous there at the light. We'll get all back together, and then we can see what to do from there.
That's a reasonable plan. At the very least, you're right. It's given a point for everybody to meet at communally. Hopefully, it has, in fact, listened to Flo, because how could you not? I mean, what a charismatic young woman. Hopefully, it's feeling a little bit less grumpy today than it has for the past 5 years, huh?
So what if it asks us to open it then?
I don't know how long it's been sealed up. I can't imagine it's very comfortable. That's your prerogative. I don't know that it wants me to get out of here. I think, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's vengeful that I poked and prodded so much while we were here. I don't know if it's bored and looks at us like little ants. I don't know if it's lonely, and I'd want some company if I were in its giant magical shoes. Regardless of why, I've pretty well settled into the fact that this hallway ends where it begins. I'm not getting out of here, friends.
No, that's not true, Walter. We're all getting out of here. It said it gave us a specific destination. We're getting everyone out of here. That's not an option. That's not an option, Walter.
Walter, do your best to make it up to the light. Let's all try and see what we can still salvage of this.
I'll give it the old college try.
Okay, we'll see you there, okay? We will see you there, Walter.
I love you all. Over.
Love you.
I'm gonna go over and hoist up Charles.
Doc,
Yeah, Charles.
there is no way in hell we can have that open.
What I'm curious about, since none of this is the lighthouse, what is the light now?
I think it is what it is still. I think it's been doing this whole time to drive us to open it for it. We're close to a source. I'm sure some is leaking through, but if we open it, maybe that gives us a chance to live, but that causes everyone else to have that question of life.
Back to where we were, huh?
I hate to be a downer, but I try to be realistic, and I think if this thing wants us to open it, and we, as assigned to us, to check and make sure that it doesn't, well, what's 4 lives to 1,000,000?
Well, for now, let's get our 4 lives back together, and we can talk about what we're going to do then. Come on, big guy. Get up here.
I walk forward, but my eyes are to the ground the whole time.
Do we have a door yet?
You do.
Oh, nice.
Convenient. Okay. I guess we'll go head out through the door.
You see a sort of like ramp that leads upwards and has another hallway that leads to it as well. And you hear footsteps coming from the other hallway as you get closer.
Hello.
The two of you begin to exit your boiler room.
Yes.
What's left of it?
Yeah.
And you start down a hallway in silence.
Hey, Doc.
Yes, Charles.
Hypothetically, you get out of here, you go back to your office, and that first normal patient that comes in with a bad stomach, how hard is it going to be to go back to, oh, it's just a flu, it's just you just need a little pill. How hard is that going to be?
After this experience, Charles, I don't think I'm going to spend a lot of time in the presence of the general population. The stuff that matters was taken from me a long time ago.
You ever talk to anyone about it?
Once. Just before I killed them. Well, I didn't kill them. I'll make you a deal, Charles. I will tell you the full, unabridged version of this once we make it out of here. I think it's a story you're gonna like.
It starts getting colder and darker as you walk.
Anything looking familiar to you yet?
That part's going up. That's about as much as I can give you.
Right.
I think your sedative's starting to wear off.
How are you feeling? Any pain?
I mean, it hurts, but
Sure.
so did everything.
How are you feeling temperature-wise?
Cold.
Well, to be fair, it's even a little chilly down here for me. Just out of curiosity, if on our way down we were to come across your arm, what are the chances you might let me take a look at it. For science sake, of course.
Take a look at the arm I don't have anymore. Doc, do whatever the hell you want with it.
If I publish a paper based on any part of it, I will definitely have you as one of my contributors.
I suggest the part that is my arm. I don't do well with interviews. I wonder if it's even been 5 years. What if this is 6 months? And every circle that has happened to this before us thought it was 5 years, but it was really 6 months that have passed that side of here. That'd be crazy. Am I crazy?
Well, yes, but that doesn't make you wrong.
It just gets colder and darker as you walk along these hallways. But eventually, your instincts were correct. You do come to what is not stairs anymore, but a ramp going upwards, and another hallway that leads from it. And you almost trip on your way to go up the ramp because of how dark and wet and slick these rocks are. But as you get there, you see Flo coming down the other hallway.
Florence.
Hi.
Hi. How are you guys?
We've all been better.
Oh, yeah.
I think I lost a little weight.
Oh, sure. You look great. You look good. Really.
Any sign of Walter yet? Has he made it through here?
No, I haven't seen Walter yet, no. Where'd you guys come from?
The dark black hall.
And before then, the boiler.
You haven't seen anything else? Okay. Well, let's keep walking.
Well, it rather looks like our decision has been made for us. You came from there. We came from there.
Yeah, there's unspeakable horrors back there, so I wouldn't go back there. Let's go. Let's just keep going that way.
Take the lead.
Okay. And I walk
Up the ramp?
up the ramp.
Okay. As you guys travel up, it is a very slow road of just halls that, well, the singular hall that echoes some water dripping from the ceiling. Occasionally there is a rumble in the walls or the floor, but it feels less like an earthquake like before and more like little flutters of energy that are running through it. But nothing cracks, nothing crumbles, and you walk. You have a little bit to go.
I just stare at Charlie's arm. Or what would have been Charlie's arm. Why did you do that, Charlie? You climbed in the boiler, you made everything hot. What was that for?
The reason I wanted to do it, I wanted to burn away the fuel. I wanted to give too much temperature and make it lose whatever it had.
And you thought that would help?
Could have helped. It could have hurt it. I don't know. In my head, I was kind of done with the idea that the truth was a creature.
Oh, a creature. You thought you could hurt it with the boiler.
Well, it seemed to be hurting itself with it previously, and I was the one maintaining it, so I think I had an idea to it. Well, that's not the first time I've been inside that boiler.
Really?
A few times throughout the years. Temperature just kind of dropped and fuel wasn't working right, and kind of had to act fast. Everyone else was pretty busy with stuff, so be doing my routine, be gone for 30 minutes to an hour sometimes. Get done back to when it was reading right, dust myself off. Back to where we were.
And you thought the plan worked?
I don't know. This isn't a boiler. This isn't machinery. There are pipes. There is no system to a home, a building, any of it that makes sense. You want to talk about the insides of creatures? Doubt the doc works on anything besides humans. I don't know if this resembles humans in any way, but...
Biology's biology. There's some things the same, some things different. We're not too far from plumbing in the house and electrical systems. Looks quite different. Requires different sorts of maintenance, but we've got pipes, we've got electrical connections, and not unlike what your attempt was, when there's something hurting us, a lot of times we try to kill it with heat. We get a fever.
A fever.
That can also kill the person in the process.
Oh, it could. It could, couldn't it, Charlie? You're proud of what you did? You're okay with what happened? You're proud of where she is? You think it worked?
Where she is? Who are you talking about?
You're a little coward. You lost your arm. You knocked your head around. Everything is going well for you, do you think? You think it's working? You think what you're doing is working? You think you even have spoken to her yet? Do you know where she is, Charlie?
You're a little coward.
You think you can do anything? Angie? Sure. We can keep walking towards the light. Or you can try and find your little friend. How many friends have you lost now? I only see 2 of you here. And whose fault is that? It's not hers as much as she wants to convince herself. As much as you've let her convince herself as well.
I would venture the opinion that it is your fault.
Blame is a funny thing, Dr. Thomas. I don't feel blame. I feel parasites inside me. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, it's me. You are small. You are insignificant. And your friend is going to die, and it's going to be your fault. And I disappear.
Now, Flo, you come to a clearing with a ramp up and 2 hallways. One that you came to, another one leading to the ramp. But you meet no one in this hallway.
I heard footsteps though, did I not?
You did.
Okay, that's interesting. Hello? Hello? Okay. I turn right.
To go up the ramp?
Yeah.
You head up a slick, wet but silent hallway.
I slip a little bit. And I'm like, just trying to crawl up, like without slipping. I feel stupid.
You can feel heat from your left and your right, slightly behind you.
Charlie? Charlie? I keep walking.
The heat continues with you.
God. Can't believe I didn't feel all of this for 5 years. Okay. Charlie, it's me. I keep walking. I radio. Charlie, are you guys nearby?
You do not hear her.
I keep walking despite my logic. Because I'm just like, I have to go somewhere. I have to go forward, so I go towards the light.
You walk towards the light, and as you get closer, it does get brighter, and it is it is the light in all intents and purposes. It is as bright as it usually is. It is as slow moving in the circle within the warded cage.
Okay.
You have come to your destination, but there is no one else here yet.
What do you want from us? Is there nothing we can do? I know you know how to talk.
I doubt it. She'd never talk to me.
That's a new voice to me. Hello?
Oh shit! Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh
hello.
damn! Hi.
Hi. I'm Flo.
Oh, I know.
Right. Okay. So I introduce myself. Who am I speaking to right now?
Oh fuck! I'm the voice inside Quincy's head.
The voice inside Quincy's head.
Mm-hmm.
And
well,
you're,
I was, I guess.
Right. And you're in my head now?
Oh no! No. That would be weird.
Right. That is weird. My bad. What's happening? Do you have a name, ma'am?
Yes, it's Constance.
Constance. A pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Good to meet you too.
Where's Quincy then? If you're the voice in Quincy's head, where's Quincy?
Well, I told him to kill that guy before they ate it, but unfortunately he didn't. So we're kind of at a crossroads.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Oh, the other one, the mechanic, Charlie.
Mm-hmm. You told Quincy to kill Charlie?
Well,
Why did
yeah.
you? Why? Can I? Okay, so that seems obvious to you. I don't. Why did you say that?
Well, you guys, you cut off his arm.
I fell in a hole, and that would make it my fault a little bit. But okay, but I don't want to kill Charlie. Why would Quincy want to kill Charlie?
No, I
Why
never said we want to kill Charlie. I said you should, but he didn't listen.
Why should we kill him?
Because you fed it. He was your only bomb.
But fed. So feeding it. When you say that, you mean his arm. His arm fed it?
Yeah.
Right. And that is bad because
he was your bomb.
And that means that he...
To blow up the cage.
Right. The cage that we are in right now.
Yes.
Because that's been the thing we've been in the whole time. And we didn't know that at all. So... But, okay, okay.
Oh my god, thank god Quincy's here. And you two both arrived to what is Flo talking to herself.
I know a bomb kills people, okay? I know that. Guys, hey! Hey!
What?
How are you? Yeah, but, there was, this is, okay, so, Quincy, I gotta say, the voice in your head is so fun. Constance is her name?
What did Constance possibly have to say?
She said, that she told you to kill Charlie, because he was a bomb.
Constance? Can you hear me?
There is a silence. And that is where we'll take our break.
Okay.
I'm gonna go around the table and let folks introduce themselves and tell you where you can find them.
Hi, my name is Tom Marshall. You can find me on Facebook as Tom Marshall and Instagram as Tom Marshall VA.
Hi, my name is Molly Boozell, and you can find me at MMBK Illustration on TikTok and Instagram.
Hi, I am Jason McGloin, and I'm on Facebook as Jason McGloin.
Excellent. Thank you again. Feel free to subscribe or follow or do whatever the hell else.